Oh yeah, it's test drive time. 1972 Chevy Chevelle 350. This is an 80 through 85 model motor. Power steering, power brakes. Got the red paint job on this one. Set of Cragar wheels, disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear, black stripes on the hood and the trunk. Dual exhaust out the back. And you know what I'll do? I'll take her down the road for a test drive. Checking everything out. See how it runs and drives for you so you know what you're getting before you get here. If you do have other questions, that's not a problem. Just call me. I'll send you more videos about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, just check everything out. A little bit of a drag on the starter there. More motor work on this one. Doesn't actually seem like it. Turn signals. They're not blinking where they're supposed to, but that doesn't mean they're not working on the outside. What about our wipers? Nubbies do work, but there's no arm. So you can see the wipers will work if it had wiper arms. But today it doesn't. Good deal. What's the red button for? I don't know, but it's hooked up. Interior. Not too bad. Headliner's got some wrinkles, needs some visors too. Somebody put in a headliner at home and didn't let the upholstery guy do it, which, you know, comes out wrinkly. Needs a few little things. Obviously our tach's not working, our gas gauge is past full. Horn, did you place your bets? Horn does work. It's not very loud, but it definitely works. All right, let's hit the road, see what else we get flying. All right, guys, getting ready to take off down the road here. Somebody upgraded the seat belts, as you can see. This is the first time I've driven this ride. Brake's got a stiff pedal on this one. Steering on this one feels tight. See our speedo, we go tacking away. The speedo seems to be working. It's a little fast, so it's saying we're going 60. We're only going about 40. Got some decent pep. Had a little pop from the carb there. Passing gears, not hooked up. Getting in those brakes again. We got vacuum back to the brakes, and they feel great. When you put it to the floor, the carburetor kind of sucks in a bunch of air, pops back at you. But that's just when you mat it. It hasn't been doing it as we're riding down the road. It does feel like it got tight steering, and it's actually pretty smooth. Engine temperature's at 180 where it's supposed to be, and it's 100 degrees today, so not too bad being 80 over what it actually feels like outside. We're going to stop and get a little bit of gas. $20 premium fuel should do it. Run that 93 octane. Suspension also feels good. Well, let's roll on up in here and get a little bit of fuel. Of course, guys, I'll be right back with more information on this one. I'll let you know on that gas gauge too. It's not really moving moving right now, so I don't know. It's kind of moving. It might be full. We'll see in a second. See if I can get out of this seatbelt. Yeah. Good deal. Okay, so I got some 93 octane in this one. See in the back where you put it in. And we got a full tank at 5 gallons. So the gas gauge is a little bit off, but it is full. Let's see if it goes up any at all. So once we got here, it was sitting there. Now we're gonna turn the key. And it actually went up some more, so maybe the gas gauge is correct. A little drag on that starter there. Definitely dragging. See if I can get it to kick over. May have to put a bigger battery in this car to get it to start. No, that's timing. Alright, well, may have to adjust some timing on this one. Alright, let's take off. Okay, so the only thing that I have noticed in this is we got an older battery. It is a large battery, it's a good brand, but that thing is going dead on me, and I think it's the heat. It is over 100 degrees out here. Engine temperature's at 200, which is impressive. Oil pressure's above 20, what about 25? Yeah, you rev it, it jumps all the way to 55, so that's good. Yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna see that'll probably change on this. I may have them try to get some of this wax off, because there's a lot of wax in this paint that didn't come off. And the battery, like I said, that battery is why it wasn't starting very healthy. And I wasn't just gonna go back to the lot over a battery and in the video. Instead, I'll just tell you, I'm putting a new battery in it. I'll show you with a jump box, it starts right up. I thought may have been timing or something before, but no, it's definitely an older battery. That's the last time I'll say that. We're heading on back to the lot now. Let's go check, see if Jeff needs this one. He hasn't done his pictures yet. This car feels healthy. Now, the guy that does the pictures is also the guy that buys a lot of Maple Motors cars. He should be over here. If he is, he's going to take pictures of this car. And you're going to want to see that. 100 detailed pictures will be available. That's at maplemotors.com. Want you to go there and check it out. Let's see. Nope, he's not over here. Now he just texted me, I'm back at the lot. Man, they did good on this blacktop out here. I'll make sure he doesn't want to come over here real quick. Hold on just a second. Now, looks like we're heading on back to the lot. Yeah, they did good on this pavement over here. It looks good. I want to holler at these guys that come in and spray in the lot. That's just a pressure washer guy over there. The only thing I don't like about doing the new blacktop like this is he gets so hot out there on the pavement. Almost like it's a little bit of a lighter gray. Y'all know what I'm saying. Got any road guys out here? Gotta be some road guys watching the videos. If you're local, hey, come up there, give us a quote on some black, like spraying it down. We did pave the lot a couple years ago. See, I'm just kind of taking it easy, letting you hear everything, listen to the car, listen for any rattles or shakes, making sure I don't miss anything that I need to point out to you. This car actually runs, it drives awesome. With good oil pressure, engine temperature's down to 190. Like I said, that's pretty impressive being 100 degrees outside. Bumping the road up here, give her a listen, kind of get down into it a little bit. Bump. Very smooth suspension, back in our brakes. Feel good too. Now I noticed you get all your vacuum back and your pressure back from your brakes as soon as you start driving down the road. When we were in the parking lot before we left Maple Motors, the brakes felt really stiff. And I just think they didn't have enough vacuum in them. But I mean, out here on the road, they stop good. All right, we've made it back, picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents, all that kind of stuff you absolutely need to know about is going to be at the end of this video, so stick around for that. I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, here we go. Picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents coming your way. Around the front end here. Light pitting on that front chrome bumper. Turn signals have some overspray on them. Little wax on the emblems there and in between the bumper and the grille. Your trim there has got some dings on it. You can see them around the edges. Paint's a little bit flawed there. Definitely got some wax on this car. Look at all the extra wax around those edges. Back bumper on this one's got a little rust and pitting popping up. Like scratches around the edges. And around that tag. Midsection. Spot here, a little wax built up on the edge too, pitting on the handle. Spot on top of the fender here. You see all the little specks in the paint, little wax. A lot of wax left over on this. Like scratches on this window. Flat on the paint on the edges, little scratches on the back window. In your jams there, you got a lot of extra wax. Cracks on top of your pillar. Looking over the roof, little imperfections. See some here. Coming around to the back. Jams, seal looks all right. Chip. See, the trunk pan has got a lot of surface rust on it and has been painted over. Little patched areas in the corner. Somebody has replaced this trunk pan though. You see the line all the way in where it's been welded, all the way around it. In the back here, where the package tray is, kind of give a good look at that. It's actually pretty solid. Trunk lid itself looks good. And down with the trunk lid. A whole lot of extra wax on this. That could be taken off easily. I don't know how it got missed. It's all over the trunk lid. Imperfections on the trunk lid too. More wax. It's everywhere. A little overspray. Dings. Right there too is a gap. Right around that edge. Bubbles. Bubbles in the middle of the trunk. Went down this side. spot here. It's a little darker. A little bit of extra wax on the corners. Dings on the trim. Midsection. Pitting. A little bit of pitting on the handle there. Spots. Seals and the window itself look good. Gap though, right there on that back seal. When you roll it down, it'll probably fall off. Pillar is flat. Cracks up top. Chips around the trim. Front window. At the top of the fender. Got a little rust here at the bottom of it. Over the roof. All right, let's check out that interior. Interior time. Let's check it out. Door panel on this one is definitely wavy at the bottom. Bottom of the door. And your jams. Spot on top of the panel there. Seat looks good. Seal looks good. Back of the seat is clean. Back seat. Oh yeah. Looking good. Headliner, a little loose, and the edges are a little loose. It can be tightened up though. Somebody has replaced it. I bet that tach's pretty cool. It's digital. It's just not hooked up. It's all in the way to not be hooked up. I'd at least slide it to the side for now. Needs a radio. Got a patch in the seat. Looks like a piece of black tape. Door panel over there is not bad. Let's see. I haven't been able to adjust so the timing is bolted down so tight you can't move it. But that's what's holding this back. Got to get it to the right spot. I'm probably going to pull my jump box out, honestly, because I don't want to mess anything up. One more time here. And a good hot battery. We might have to change it out. I didn't want to have to go back to the lot and have to restart the whole video over a battery. So that is something that we always have in stock, batteries. And of course timing. That is also pretty easy. I guess when it was cold, when the motor's colder, it doesn't have that issue. But this thing's pretty awesome. You ever seen one of these? This should give her enough power to boost it off if the battery's just low. And that's probably all it is. So you want to pick up one of these, I have it below in the description. I use this thing on the jet ski, I use it on the boat, I use it on everything. And I hardly have to use it on my test drives, but you know, sometimes batteries go bad, especially when it's 100 outside. I want to look at this one anyways. 21, so the battery is older. First thing we'll be doing is putting another 800 cranking amp battery in this. The cables look good. Let's see. And it may just be a low powered battery. Like the battery may just be going bad here. All right, let's cut this on. Haven't had to use it in a while, so I think you just push. Oh, that's the light. So no, you just tap this. I got 93%. Hit that boost button. Now she's ready to start. Even at 93%, it should take off. Let's see. I don't think it's timing, but we'll see. Definitely battery, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna put a fresh hot battery in this car as soon as we get back to the lot. That's not an issue. I have a whole rack of them. All right. Good. One of the most simple things that it could be. I just didn't want to have to go back to the lot just for that. The boost is off already. We can take this off. If you haven't had one of these things, I'm telling you, they're awesome. I've only had to charge this like twice since I've owned it, and I've had it for at least 2 years. Charge it once a year. Use it 5-6 times a year. Okay. Look at this side. I hear exhaust leak on this side. Seems to be running pretty smooth. Does have mixed match spark plug wires. Maybe put a full set of matching. But I mean, it's working. They probably didn't have one that was short enough or long enough for this side and the back, so they had to put a different one on there. Whoever owned it before. Nice new air cleaner on this one. Nice little Skaggs overflow. It is staying nice and cool, and it has been running pretty good. Other than that, when you floor it, carburetor pops. I'm just picking her to death. That's what I do. It's my job. A little wax, scratch here, hitting in the paint there. Overspray on the trim. More wax. I'll probably tell the detail guy to get some of this wax off. There's a dent here. Hey, if you haven't, please share this video. I do appreciate everyone that shares my videos and helps out my channel. Hit that like button, and you'll see more and more content from Maple Motors. It cools off a little bit. I'll probably double my content output. I think right now we're putting out 11 or 12 videos a week consistently. But if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe, hit that like button, share this video. And guys, thank you for watching Maple Motors. I'll see you in the next one.